All right, welcome and let's get started. You're gonna notice that every week I do one of these videos for you so you have kind of an overview of what the week is going to look like. Starting with week 1, we're going to do some of the basic movement patterns that help you get up on the bar consistently. This is the most important part of the entire bar muscle up, to be completely honest with you. When you start, this is kind of like dominoes that fall into each other. When you start, that movement pattern is going to set the pace for the rest of the bar muscle up. If you don't get this quite right, don't worry about it because we're going to be working on this throughout the program, but it is crazy important that you are trying to get as much of the little details as possible. So I'm going to say again, when it comes to the equipment, make sure that you find a bar that you can stand on your tiptoes and reach one hand fully over the bar. If you can do that, you have a good bar. Just make sure you're not going to slip. Get the good grip. If you have grips, use them. If you don't want to use them, don't. Make sure you have chalk and just be very careful. This is the beginning of a program that's going to last 8 weeks, so let's not get injured or try anything crazy. Now, once you get to this bar, you're going to step back an arm's length before you start doing the bad cheerleader jump. This is one of those movements that has a funny name, but there is a purpose for it. When you jump up, you're going to try to jump straight up and hinge in the hips. You're going to notice that there is a progression of going from the floor in open space, just jumping straight up and down, and then 4 steps to get you over to the bar. So as you move through these progressions, the whole idea is that when you jump, that you jump vertically and you jump high. That's why we add the arm swing. The arm swing will help you jump higher, just like if you were jumping onto a plyo box. So once you get to this position, make sure you are trying to be as absolutely detailed as possible. And throughout this week, you will be doing this movement over and over. We're also going to spend some time above the bar and some time doing some kipping activation. That's some pulling activation, along with a little bit of strengthening. There's going to be strengthening mixed in this program the entire way through, but don't worry about that. This is more for the movement patterns, and the strength will come as you move through the movement patterns. That is all for the week right now. Just spend time videoing yourself. Do not forget to video yourself. And that way you can go back, analyze your movement, and make any adjustments necessary for day 2 and day 3. You will be doing this every week for a while. And even when you go to the bar muscle up at the end of the program, the way that you jump up will definitely change the way that the movement goes. So we're going to try to create a lot of swing from this movement. So take your time, be very careful with all the details of your movement, and you will have a very good foundation for starting this bar muscle up.